Is that the microphone or is this really bad? I don't know. I had to turn on and off my computer recently, so it probably switched devices. My bad. Anyways, I was talking the whole time. It's okay. Essie is cute when she's muted too. This is like 2 days in a row. Kuzuryu, you just gave 10 gifts. You don't need to give any more. It's okay. I appreciate it though. Thank you. If anyone got a gifted membership from Kuzuryu today, or really anyone in general, if you are here and you're not too shy, please do be sure to say thank you. What will we do without Esila's voice? I don't know. I'm good now, or good now, thank you, I appreciate that. I like when Esila doesn't speak, just stands there looking pretty. Dang, my voice is that annoying, sorry. Good morning, Esila, good morning, Mr. Peanuts. Also, thank you for the $2, I appreciate that. Oh, nice. Good morning, DMB, how have you been? It's great having you back. No one replied to me. I had to ask whether she nuked me in secret. Me? I wouldn't get rid of you. No, you're not a creepy stalker or anything. I wouldn't do that. Anyways, the stream is gonna end 30 minutes earlier than usual, since we're on the topic of creepy stalkers. I need plenty of time to get ready for the dissection. Again, at 9 o'clock Pacific time. Might as well link it to you guys. Pretty sure I have redirect on, so it'll just bring you guys there. But I might as well also give you guys the link. Hello, Esila. I brought the wet dirt for you to smell. Oh, thank you. Oh, it smells so good. I can smell it all the way from here. Thank you so much. I only recognize Arsenic getting a member. I don't recognize anyone else. A lot of new viewers. I saw a lot of people from the My Singing Monsters stream get one. Still a little grim, but didn't want to miss this one. No problem, no problem. How you will know we not looking you under your beds? Because my bed, like the frame, there's only a tiny space under there. A human would not be able to fit under there unless you're literally like incubating inside your mother. Like, you have to be super tiny to fit under there. Only my cats can fit. I'm pretty bad at reading signs, but sometimes I feel like I irritate you. You don't worry about it. You don't. Let's see, I was proud of my history joke, by the way, lol. But yeah, I see you in chat. I'm shocked Sangan summoning wasn't a UR and Tenpai is more expensive than I thought. On the bright side, the Goblin Bikers were pretty cheap. With one whole UR? Dang, I see. Yo mama joke jump scare? That was not my intention. A B would fit? A B would fit. True. Yes, a B would fit, so maybe you could fit. Or, you are the Baron of Bees, but are you bees? Good morning, Essie. Good morning, Puffy. How are you? Oh, the new cards are out? Apparently. Well, let's see. Let me just find the link for the next stream for you guys. I know people are already kind of lined up to see that, but I might as well line up even more people while I'm at it. Alright, good morning, Essie and Chat. Good morning, Yunokage. How are you? I am? Oh my gosh, you are bees? I thought you were just the Baron of Bees. Wait, Esila, do you buy actual Yu-Gi-Oh cards? It is not in my budget currently. Oh, wait, good news, actually. So there's one more thing we actually need to make our setup like more functional, and it's more of an optional thing, and that's the controller. After that, I'm kind of out. I'm kind of set. I pretty much have all that I need, maybe minus one more thing that I just came up recently, but I got confirmation I'm allowed to put Yu-Gi-Oh cards on my throne. So maybe we can do more Yu-Gi-Oh card opening. I need more. Only so I can enjoy the thrill of gamble. I did miss you yesterday, though. I couldn't be here for personal reasons unrelated to you. Yeah, no problem. I understand. I'm wondering if I should spend money on real cards or just print them. Well, it depends. Are you gonna go to like a real event where it's gonna matter if you print them or not? Because I don't think it's in the rules that you can just print your cards. I think that if that was the case, then that'd be kind of scary. Consume of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, big fan of consuming it. They have Yu-Gi-Oh cards on the Throne Store. I don't know. I never checked, but I was told that I could. So if they're on the Throne Store, it's probably gonna be a yes. But that only has to be after I'm done actually getting my essentials. Well, that's not the rule that I have to do it after my essentials, but it's my personal rule. I'd rather have the stuff I actually need over cards as much as I like cards. We're 200 subs from the big 5K. Dang, we're almost to half 10,000. That's crazy. Maybe if we're really lucky, we'll get to 5,000 before the month is over. Interesting. Any specific packs you have in mind? Not really, but I have a lot of Melfi cards now, so maybe we look for other packs that have other Melfi stuff in them. I know buying singles is more efficient here, but might as well try to at least contribute to maybe having a real life Melfi deck. Let's see, card having emoji. I knew it was gonna be the dissection stream. I remember you bringing that up a month or two ago. I actually talked about this like 5 months ago. Do you guys remember the Niori Cup? This is the reward from that. I had to ask staff, like, am I allowed to dissect an eye on stream? And he told me yes. We achieved the goal. And now I have everything I need to complete it. I have my camera, I have my ring light, I have the eyeball. MDA, thank you for the 5 gift members. I appreciate that. I remember the Niori Cup. I do too. I won that. That's crazy. That's thanks to you guys. I appreciate it. I don't remember what I was talking about, but now we have everything in place. We're gonna do it today. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I want to touch the goo. I'm so excited to touch the goo inside. The jelly. Okay, so one of the forbidden things that I want to eat is acetone. I think my perfect meal, if I was on death row, right? If I was about to be sent to my death, my final meal would be a glass of acetone and a slice of bread lightly toasted with vitreous humor spread on top of it. I think that's what I'd have as my final meal. Where'd you get the eye, by the way? On like some kids science website for like homeschooling or something. Had the art you won for anyone who hasn't seen it, or show the art for anyone who won who hasn't. I don't have it on me right now, unless it's in my downloads. Hold on, is it in my downloads? It might be still. I don't. I have what I won from the pixel art thing in here. I think I'd rather post that on Twitter first. I have the rest of the chibis in here. I don't think I have a Niori's piece in here. Maybe not today. Whose eye are you dissecting though? If I'm being honest, I don't even know if it's a cow eye. I don't even know if it's a cow eye. I bought a cow eye, but the website I got it from, pretty commonly, if they don't have a cow eye, will replace the cow eye and send you either a goat eye or a sheep eye instead. And if this is a sheep eye, it's gonna be a little awkward. I don't know, but it very well could not be a cow's eye. And looking at it, it's smaller than a cow's eye. So maybe it's a baby cow, or it's a goat or a sheep. We'll see. Sheep dissects sheep eye. Well, that would probably make this a little more interesting. Cowgirl eye, just make sure Lulu still has both of hers. I'm pretty sure she has both of hers. What was that about sheep? I don't know. We can ignore that. We can just hope for the best. If it's not a cow, we'll just hope it's a goat. We can ignore it. It's okay. Or the peculiar choice for a last meal. I think it's pretty reasonable. I'm gonna die anyways. So, might as well have all the things that I couldn't have while I was living, right? I think it's okay. The tributes make her stronger as the ancient being who annihilate the dinosaur. I didn't annihilate the dinosaurs. What are you talking about? Why do we keep talking about me annihilating dinosaurs? I'm not a big meteor. Do cows also have the rectangular iris like sheep and goats do? No. No, theirs are shaped like an oval. Theirs are the shape of an oval. Gonna get a sip of water. I'm so thirsty. Okay, so also there's no any live stream today. I wanted to, but here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I was setting up for the hand cam yesterday, and the way this works, right? I have this super nice camera that I use for hand cams that I also have been using for face tracking when I don't do hand cams. And I get out my old camera once it's time to do the hand cam, so I have something to still track my face, right? So the thing is, I took out my old camera last night. I plugged it in, not functional. Plugged it into a different slot, not functional. Plugged it into a different slot, not functional. So I only have one camera. I'm tracking myself right now from my iPhone. Thank God I have one of those, or else there wouldn't be any tracking at all. But yeah, no Annie live stream because I need to track me. And if I were to minimize Annie live, then Annie live wouldn't function while tracking. But if I were to minimize VTube Studio on my phone so that I can look at Annie live, the tracking on here wouldn't work. So I kind of had to sacrifice Annie live, sorry. Why would Esila make the dinos go extinct? She loves Hyper Hammer. Exactly! Why would I want to kill Hyper Hammerhead? Hello everyone, hello Esila. Hi Dead Space, how have you been? iPhone tracking, let's go. Yeah. I still kind of like the other tracking better. My mouth is kind of better, I guess, but... Okay, never mind. Maybe this is better. Smiley face emoji. I sent you a Moro maybe 2 days ago with 3 points. Did you get that one? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. The points were quite interesting indeed. Let's see. Gonna take a sip again. So today, October 10th, day's finally come. After this stream, 9 o'clock, cow-eye dissection. It's probably gonna work like this. We're probably gonna chat for about an hour. Or maybe like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, somewhere around there. Then we're gonna start. The dissection itself will probably not take too long. I'll go through it, not super quickly. I'll talk about what's happening and what I'm doing. Then we'll chat again after. For this stream, we're gonna study a little. I think I know most, at least, of the main components of the eye itself, but we might as well all study together, right? We can all learn about the cow's eye. Do you accept my apology? I don't think you need to apologize. It's okay. Of course I accept your apology. It's okay. I don't think you did anything wrong. Oh, wait, never mind. I remember one of the points in there. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Apology accepted. No need to apologize, but I understand. Apology accepted. Okay. So I got out this, the notebook. I've been taking notes for the decks that we've been trying to learn. And right after the Valmonica page is going to be the cow eyeball page. It is studying for what we wanting, for what are we wanting to be smart. I don't... Speaking of smartness, I don't think I understand what that means. I'm sorry. I don't think I get it. What kind of notebook do you have? This is, what's this called? This is a composition book. And I got it from my brother, who's not using it anymore because I didn't have anything to write on. So I'm gonna need to buy my own notebook sometime. Maybe I can ask for it for Christmas. Maybe I can ask for a notebook for Christmas. I'll be less aggressive with my collab suggestions in the future. I promise. I appreciate that. Thank you. Me like lose IQ point. I lose IQ point too. And I'm still surprised that what I have is above average. I don't think... I probably should have scored a little lower than what I got. I don't know. Okay. Let's look at the timer. It's 19 minutes in. We'll talk until about the 30-minute mark, maybe. So my internet went to crap. Did you answer my Annie-Live question? The Annie-Live question? I'm not sure I saw it. Maybe repeat it, please? Oh, it's one of those black and white ones they make kids write papers in. Yeah, it's one of those. What'd you get? 100 IQ? 100? Well, no, I got like somewhere between 130 and 140. Somewhere between there. She's using her phone for tracking now, so no Annie-Live? Okay, that's what the question was. That makes sense. Yeah, no Annie-Live today. So no 5 free coins for me. Sorry. Dang. Aw, man. No 20 cents income. Dang. Okay. Or maybe we could start now. I kind of just want to look at the eyeballs. Oh, man. Kind of want to start. So what do you guys feel about it? Or do you want to watch the dissection? Are any of you going to be clicking off of it? It shouldn't be too, like, disgusting. The eye is not super fresh. It's been preserved, so it's not gonna... Like, the juices kind of change in, like, thickness and color a little after preservation, depending on how fresh they are. So, probably won't be as gross as if I did a fresh one. But, if you guys want to not watch that, I understand. It'd still be cool if you did, though. The average is like 90, that's super high. I don't think that... Where am I storing all my points? Where am I storing all my points? Where are my IQ points going? I don't feel like I have 130 to 40 IQ. I've watched worse. Plus, I did this in middle school. I see. I did this in elementary school. I went to a lot of different schools throughout my schooling experience. And only one of them was really good. The rest, like, kind of really sucked. and it was the elementary school I went to that focused a lot on science. So I did a lot of science things. We dissected eyeballs. We did like crime scene investigation. We built bridges, and I actually won the bridge building competition. So we had to make bridges out of paper. So we like fold them in a way to like structure the bridges to be as stable as possible, and then we'd have them be held over a bucket of water, and then they'd put as many pennies on them as possible. And my bridge, the one that I built, lasted the longest. It had hundreds of pennies on it. I won. I'm the best at building bridges in elementary school. We also did the egg drop. Also, I had this idea the other day. If I ever start doing collabs and I get less shy, eventually I'll evolve into IRL collabs, right? We'll need to find a way. We need to find a way for our IRL collab. We need to do an egg drop. We need to do an egg drop. I think that'd be a really good idea. I want to drop an egg. Do you prefer your eyeball goo to be fresh or preserved? I think the fresher the better, because I think the longer the eye itself is preserved, the less, like, jelly-like the vitreous humor is. And the two best parts of the cow eye are the tapetum in the back of the, what's it called? The back of the eye. It's the... gosh. The posterior, yeah, the posterior. The tapetum in the posterior, it looks super shiny, it's super colorful and nice. And then holding it down, kind of the gooey stuff, right? I like those two things. But the longer that the eye is preserved, the thinner and less gooey it becomes. So I hope that mine is still gooey. I really want to touch it. I want it to be like jelly-like. I also have dissected a pig fetus too. Man, we never did that personally. I'll watch it in the background because I'm curious about how it looks. I see. Your IQ points are in music from what I can tell. I'm not very good at music though. My school were like jail for kids, lol. Not my elementary school, thankfully. But all my other schools, yeah, they were kind of like a prison. Egg drop, so hand cam collab? Yeah, hand cam collab, hand cam collab. We'll have to find a tall building. We'll have to build stuff around our eggs. Camera on our hands. Camera on the where we're gonna drop our eggs. Bam. Good stream. I'll collab. Can I volunteer? JK, I'm a coward, LMAO. If I collabed with a sheepy head, I think that'd be like something that'll get me in trouble. A bridge is using paper. We did something similar, but ours is making a tower and seeing which one can build the tallest that was stable. Oh, we did something kind of like that in high school, actually. No males on Esila's stream, please, except for her brother, of course. Yeah, my brother can come on the stream. That'd be nice. Esila Trader, you should do if for sheep eye. Do what for sheep eye? What? Our local school hosts an egg drop competition every year, and it's interesting to see what is made. I always liked the egg drop. In elementary school, it wasn't just 1 year. It was every single grade, every single year. And I changed schools pretty often. The school that I stayed at the longest, very lucky for me, was this one science school, elementary one. It went from kindergarten to 5th grade. I stayed there from 1st grade to 5th grade. So nearly the entire 6 years. And then I pretty much changed schools like every year after that. It was a lot. It was a lot. Right, so in the live stream, Esila teaches me about biology. Hi Essie, hi chat. Hi Saju, how have you been? It would definitely get you in trouble. We'd all get jealous, at least I would. English hard, I don't remember much from school. English is very hard, I must agree. And I don't remember a whole lot from school either. It probably doesn't help that I slept through like half of my schooling, ever. I didn't really sleep in class up until about 6th grade, but then I kind of slept like every day in class, starting in about 6th grade. So I don't know how I graduated. And after that, I don't know why I decided to attend college and even further become a teacher, because I hated school. I hated it. I think part of my reasoning for becoming a teacher was, so one, I wanted to have my own space that I could clean. I wanted that. And that's one of the like less major reasons, but I think the biggest reason was because I'd have a head above some other people, right? Because I'm not particularly fond of children, but for whatever reason, children absolutely love me. So that's a good thing to have. I don't know why that is the case, but it is. How were your grades, wifey? By an objective metric? Not very good, because I didn't really do any of my work because I'd sleep in class. My grades were good in science and in music. Because I didn't actually sleep mostly through like science and stuff, and it's kind of hard to sleep through band, so I didn't do that. Plus, I wouldn't want to sleep through band anyways. Hot spicy teacher Essie, kissy emoji. Mwah. Let's see. Laughing, crying emoji tilted slightly to the side. Quick, on 1 to 10, how kissable is a cow's eye? Kissable? Probably like 0. Mine's covered in chemicals that if I eat it, I'll like die. And if I kiss it, I'm gonna forget that I have toxic chemicals on my lips. And then I'm going to like have a snack or something, or like lick my lips or something. And then I'm gonna consume the toxic chemicals, and then I'm gonna die. Is it a good thing that kids adore you? Means they're more likely to listen to you. Yes, it is, exactly. Which is one of the reasons why I started becoming a teacher in the first place. Children probably like you so much because your models so cute, and you're generally pretty relaxed as a streamer. I didn't mean children like me as a streamer, I meant children just like me in general. Like, the times that I've seen like family children, they like me a lot for whatever reason. Even if I'm like a little mean to them sometimes because they don't leave me alone because their family doesn't teach them like boundaries and that kind of thing. No, you won't. It's full of protein and water. They do not listen to me. There's toxic chemicals covering my eye. Not my eye. The eye I have. It's being preserved. If it wasn't being preserved, it'd be rotting. It's getting preserved. It needs those chemicals. I'm going to die if I kiss that. I see. So what about the anatomy of a cow eye are we learning about? Just kind of all of it, the structure, maybe some of the functions, that kind of thing. So, yeah. Gonna need it to be preserved. Don't want it to rot. It's gonna smell worse that way. I thought you were speaking with a British accent for a moment? No, I'm from America, sorry. Is my eye kissable? Is your eye kissable? Well, is it covered in toxic chemicals? If yes, no. If no, maybe. Yeah, alcohol and stuff to not rot. Yeah, but not the kind of alcohol that like you're supposed to consume. Not that kind. Does that work though, actually? Is your eye in my eye? If it's covered in toxic chemicals, no. If it is not covered in toxic chemicals, also maybe. Kissy emoji. Mwah, there you go. That's not to your eye if it's covered in chemicals. Alright. Let me look at that. Okay, never mind. My room seems darker than usual. So I had to look at the ceiling to see if a light bulb burnt out. Because I have one of those ceiling fan light things that has 4 light bulbs in it. One of them has always been burnt out, and I haven't fixed it myself yet, personally. But it was darker than usual, so I thought a second one burned out. I heard a good point on a stream for permanent glove hand cams identifying moles. Identifying moles? I see. That is a little scary. That's a new one, saying Esila speaks in a British accent. I can't hear it even if I try tricking myself. Yeah, I speak pretty American, I think. Why we talking about kissing eyeballs? I don't know. I don't know. I think alcohol works. Have you ever seen those bottles of tequila that have the worms in them? I don't think I've seen them myself, but I think I've heard of them, yeah. Kissable retina. I don't think I want to kiss the retina either. I feel like if someone kissed my retina, that would like... One, I feel like it would hurt. I don't know if there's pain receptors in there, but that would for sure mess up my vision. I would for sure go blind for that. Use cow eye as a lamp? Not lamp, lamb. Why did I put the B upside down? As lamb? I don't know what that means, sorry. Kissing eyeballs is a perfectly normal stream activity, especially in this totally not cult stream. Be careful with chemical fumes on the eyes, please. Yeah, I'm not gonna have any goggles, so if it like squirts into my eyes, I'm pretty much gonna be blind. An eye for an eye, I guess. Kissy emoji. Mwah. Hello, Essie, and what is this stream about? We're going to study the anatomy of a cow's eye, specifically a cow's and not a human's, because we're cutting open a cow's eye. And now, it's pretty common to dissect specifically the cow eye. One, because it's pretty similar to human's eye. There are some differences. Like, we spoke about the iris earlier, right? The iris of a human, that's circular, but the iris of a cow, it's the shape of an oval. Another difference is, so the tapetum, right? The tapetum of the cow, it's like blue, like bluish, greenish, yellow. It's really pretty. The back of a human's eye, though, it's going to be all black because it wants to absorb as much light as possible. But the biggest difference, which makes it so we want to cut open the cow's eye as opposed to a human's eye, right? Is that it's really big. It's really big, so it's easier to look at. It's like cutting open a big human eye with a few differences. I told you English hard, lol. I type by sound, not grammar, lol. No problem. But why squishy eye? It might be squishy. I kind of held the bag that my eye is in, like in my hand, and I squished it a little. It's kind of hard, not like super squishy. It's pretty firm. Essie is not beating the cult leader allegations. Big eye, yeah, big eye, big eye. But the one I have is tiny. So maybe I got a baby cow eye, but also it might be a goat eye or a sheep eye. You have to hope that it's not a sheep eye. Does cow eye see all color or only specific colors only? It might see all colors. I'm not sure actually. I think it might see all colors. I can cow see all color. I have to type really weird. My keyboard's to the side of me. I have everything positioned on my desk in a weird way. They cannot perceive a full range of colors. Okay. Cows can see shades of yellow, brown, and vibrant blues, in addition to black, white, and various shades of gray. Okay. Why are cutting an eye? So we can learn about it. So we can learn about it. The cows only see green meat when I spread misinformation. Well, green is not one of the colors listed. Wrong. Speaking of fun facts, did you know plants are green because sun shines the brightness in green? Our eyes just can't separate the colors. I see. I think I've heard something about that, actually. I think maybe I might have been told that in, like, biology. Is this normal for you guys? And am I the only one weirded out? Yeah, this is pretty normal for us. It's okay. It's a club, not a cult. Like the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Wait, considering Disney's track record, that's pretty cultish too. Yeah. Esila is playing biologist today with a cow eye. Yeah. If it's a sheep's eye, then just assume it was donated by one of the sheepy heads. Okay, we'll do that then. They see the world like a film in Mexico. I see. That sounds like horses. They can't see any shade of red. I see. If I couldn't see any red, I think that'd be nice. Because red's my least favorite color, but also I don't hate red. It's just my least favorite color. It's a good color. I like it. It's just my least favorite. So if I was a horse, I think that'd be okay. Skill issue. I'm sorry, bro. Hi. Welcome in, Seraphim. How have you been? I think the topic of illusory colors is really interesting. All the colors that don't really exist, but which your eyes can see under certain circumstances. Oh, my throat. It is the morning. We're gonna have to wake my throat up so I don't have to clear it all the time. Goodness gracious. Gonna take a sip of water too. I wonder what it is like to see only black and white through your eyes. Well, I could probably take a video through a filter. Malkir. 20 more gifted memberships. It's okay. I appreciate it though. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'll be sure to use the money very wisely. Now, if anyone here just got a gifted membership from Malkir, please do be sure to say thank you if you're not too shy, because that's really generous of him. Momoko got one too, dang. Congrats. That makes 3 people in Nexus have a membership to me. Nexus, Mia, and Momoko, dang. I'm getting a collection. Let's see, awesome, I know, crazy. How does one get an eye? Oh, I bought it online. It was like $5, but instead I paid about $12 to get a whole kit. So it came with a tray, it came with the tools I need, it came with a dissection guide. I don't really need a guide for that dissection, it's really simple. What you gotta do, so the steps are, they're gonna send you the eye, right? And it's gonna come covered in like fat and connective tissue, you need to cut that away. You kind of need to trim it. And then what you gotta do, you need to separate the eye into 2 spots. So the part, like the front part, right? This is gonna be the anterior. This is the front part. It's gonna have like the cornea, right? The iris. It's gonna be that. It's the part that you see on the outside of the eye, right? It's gonna be that. And then the anterior. You're gonna separate both of them, the front and the back. Kind of like right down the middle. And then you kind of just look at the insides. You kind of take it apart and look at the insides, I guess. It's really not that hard. It's really simple. And that's a pretty good price. Grant us eyes? Momoko got sniped. I know, crazy. By the way, I mentioned earlier, mantis shrimp can see in ultraviolet and can see colors humans can't. Yeah, which is also really cool. I saw vids of animals in jar where skeletons looks blue. Interesting. You could make Momoko a mod too, in case Mia isn't available during members. You know I can mod myself, right? People don't usually watch me a ton at a time. The most we've ever gotten is like 141 people all at once. And we rarely have misbehaviors. We rarely have misbehaviors. It's called a diaphonization something. That's a big word, whoa. That's a really big word. Alright. We're 37 minutes in. Might as well wait till the 40-minute mark to start. Might as well just keep talking. Alright, gonna get a sip of water. And no wifey just in case it's needed? I don't know. Nexus members are busy. Plus, if they watched me, I think I'd be embarrassed, so they should stay a million miles away from my streams. If you're a member of Nexus right now, leave. Not serious. Not serious. As some say, a cow's eye is like a magnifying glass. Well, it kind of like is. If you pop out the lens, as long as the eye is still relatively fresh, if you put it down onto a piece of paper or something that has like text on it, you can kind of use it as like a magnifying glass. And this is only when it's fresh, because if it is preserved, not only do the juices kind of change like color and consistency a little, but the cornea and the lens will kind of get cloudy. They're really clear. They're really clear in a living animal or a fresh animal. But after they're preserved, they get all cloudy. So you can't really use them that way. Yeah, they're kind of like a magnifying glass, yeah. More water, oh my gosh. Guys, I'm so excited, oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I've been waiting so long to do this. Because even before the Niori Cup, right? So we decided to do this as a reward during the Niori Cup, right? But even before that, I might have talked about it. I've wanted to do this as a stream for so long. Finally. I like the pseudo pupil of Mantis. It's just illusion. Interesting, I see. Gotcha, gotcha. Stretch my back too, oh my gosh. Oh my god, and remind me, I'm gonna need new pens too. This one's dying on me. It's so sad. This is my favorite pen. I did look on Amazon too, and they do seem to be really cheap. But I still don't want to buy any right now. Wait, we'll see. I get dissected? Yes! Yes, you will. Only in the next stream, though. Only in the next stream. I don't think I ever actually posted that link. Hold on. Let me get the link for you guys. Top of the morning. Good morning, Chris. How have you been? So, dissection 3. Paste. I'll send this. It'll be in this stream here. I'm gonna pin to the top of the chat. Pin message. Let's go. Yeah. I'm gonna cut it open. On hand cam, you'll be able to see my gloved hands. You'll be able to see the eye. You'll watch the juices spill everywhere. Assuming there's still juice inside. I'd be really sad if I cut it open and there's no juice in there. One of the parts I'm most excited for, again, I want the goo. I want to touch the goo. I remember the first time I cut open a cow's eye, the two parts I like the most, I like the goo and I like the tapetum. It was pretty and it felt nice on my fingers, which I did gloved, by the way. What? Yeah, there's goo in your eye. There's goo. There's two kinds of goo in your eye, actually. The ones I'm talking about, at least. But there's the vitreous humor. It stays in the posterior. Its function is kind of to like hold the retina in place as well as to hold this like general structure of the eye, right? It's called an eyeball, right? The eye is all round, right? It's round because it's holding its shape, because the goo is holding it up. It's kind of there to fill up the space. And then there's aqueous humor. It's in the front, kind of in between the pupil, kind of, and the cornea. So you know how the cornea kind of like... The eye isn't like a perfect sphere, right? Where like the color in the eye is, it kind of like bulges out a little instead of being flat. That holds its structure. The aqueous humor makes that all rounded out. And you can kind of stab into it and it'll start leaking it and lose its structure. But I don't think I'd want to do that. I don't think I want to stab into that. I think I'd rather do it a different way. But so you do often cut eyes? No, I don't. The iris is the color part? Yeah, the iris is the color part. I thought the muscle hold the eye in place. Okay, so the muscles do hold the eye in place, but the liquids hold the eye's structure. It holds the structure. It makes it keep its shape. Hello there, Shep. Hi, Second Memord. How have you been? Welcome. Cow eyes are edible, by the way. They make a good stew. Unfortunately, not this one. I cannot test it on it. It is covered in toxic chemicals. Not a big fan of brewing poison like a witch in a cauldron. I think it's common practice to mod other VTubers in your chat just to make it easier to tell them apart from your normal chatters. Or so. They're from the same corpo. I see. And Brandon, welcome in. How have you been? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Nice having you here. Nice meeting you. Hopefully have a nice time together. Had a doctor check the pressure in my eye on Monday, and that was a freaky experience. I bet that does sound scary. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, TC. How have you been? Welcome to the stream. She doesn't cut eyes often. She cuts hearts, more specifically sleepyhead's hearts, when she does something adorable. What? I don't do that. No. You can use the eye lens as magnifying lens. Oh, the lens? Yeah, you kind of can, but again, so a preserved eye and a real eye that has not been preserved, or a fresh eye, right? Because our eye is real, it's just been preserved. It should be nice and clear, but because it's been preserved, because of the chemicals, it's gonna get all cloudy, so it's not gonna be very useful as a magnifying glass, unfortunately. But in an eye that's not been so long preserved, it would be nice and clear. You would be able to use it kind of like that, yes. Let me take a sip. Need to polish it? I don't know if it's on the exterior or interior of the lens. I think you can like stab into the lens though. I kind of do want to open the lens if possible, because I don't think, like, I'm pretty sure I did remove it during my first dissection of a cow eye, but I don't think I tried opening it. I don't know what's inside. Is it like, I imagine it's kind of like a gel texture. That's what I've imagined. Because I think it's like partially squishy. I don't know. It's been a while since I did this. Good day, Silver. How have you been? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Welcome, welcome. We're discussing the cow's eye. We're gonna start taking notes on it and studying it a little more as well. We're gonna learn about it. Maybe? Yeah, maybe. We'll have to see. Sure, it'd also be really cool to keep it intact though. I don't know if like the lens will start rotting or something, but I think it'd be cool to own like the lens of an eye. Where'd you get one? I got it online. If you look up cow eye for sale, there's plenty of normal, legal, not scary websites to get cow's eyes from. As well as other specimen if you're fond of cutting open other things too. I do have some other plans for cutting open other creatures as well. But we gotta think about now, not the future. The future is later. Let's think about the present. Let's think about the cow eye. Cows can see almost 360 degrees, so they don't need to turn. They just turn to judge someone. How many cow eyes did you got? 1. I didn't have any practice. The last time I did this is years ago. We'll have to just hope everything goes well. We don't have any backups. It's gonna be a real risky procedure. We're gonna have to just do it right the first time. And I am a little worried. I looked at my eye, and it doesn't look anything like all of the cow eyes I've seen while studying. So first, the biggest difference, my eyes maybe like 2.5 times smaller than all the eyes I've seen as examples. And You don't see like all the colorful part. So it seems to be covered. Like I had to investigate a little. I had to kind of turn it around and like look at everything really closely. It seems that it's all of the parts that are most identifiable are covered. So I guess all like the muscle and fat and like connective tissue is all over the parts that are identifiable. I think I was able to pick out the optic nerve, but we're gonna need to do some trimming. Esila got scammed. I didn't get scammed. This is a very reputable website. I didn't get scammed. I got a real one. Don't worry. Were you a nursing student graduate by any chance, or do you just learn this stuff? No. My mother wanted me to be a nurse, but I didn't become a nurse. I went to become a teacher, and even when I was in college, I took my biology classes, right? But they never let me do dissections, which is really sad. This is really sad. I'm more of a hobbyist, I guess. I'm just interested in it. I just like this kind of stuff. Let's see. She studied to be a teacher, later music. She's just fascinated. Yes. I want to see colossal squid eye. It's sure scary to see dinner plate size eyeball. Dang. That's huge. Wow. We'd have to get like a saw to cut that open. Wow. Oh, that's interesting. Oh my gosh. Stretch a little. Esila as a nurse. I feel she'd be 2 times more unhinged if that were the case, LMA. If I was a nurse, I don't think that I think it'd be more of a red flag that I'm a fan of cutting open eyeballs. I think that'd be more suspicious. Maybe you should have become a teacher so that you could dissect the misbehaving children as an example to others. I think that would put me in prison. I think that would make me like a murderer. I don't think they'd survive. I don't know about that. Squid eyes are very fascinating too, I bet. Oh, I think, okay. So we actually had a field trip also in elementary school. We went to the nice science school. We went to this aquarium and we did a squid dissection. We got to cut open a squid. I always forget about this, but that's something I did as well. I barely remember it, but I did like touching the squid. It felt nice. What's with the anatomy of a cow study? A course? A course? No. We're gonna study not from a course, but from Google. And this is in preparation for a stream after this. We're gonna cut open an eye. Ayo, squid is very fascinating. Trust me, I've been acquainted with nurses, so I know they're party animals and unhinged lasses. I don't know about the dude nurses. I see. The only thing I know about nurses is that, like, in school, every girl who's, like, really mean ends up becoming a nurse. Which makes me think that maybe it's good I didn't become a nurse because I don't want to be surrounded by mean girls. Let's see. But then you also get to star in so many true crime documentaries. Well, true crime documentaries are cool, but if I was inside one, whether the killer or the victim, I don't think I'd like it. You get to inspect their ink sac? Yes, I believe we did. Hello, Haku, how have you been? Touch the squid, yeah. Oh wait, Essie, you're a nurse? No, I'm not. We're discussing the possibility of being a nurse in the past, as well as other nurses, apparently. Does preparing a squid to be cooked count as a dissection? Maybe, if you wanted to, sure. Why a sheep wants to study the cow's eye? Because it's cool! Because it's interesting! Because it's nice! Because the texture of the vitreous humor is satisfying on the tips of my fingers. My grandma was a nurse in psychiatric hospital. No funny stories, just 100-yard stare. I see. Sounds about right. Even the one girl, which would also fit the description, we had an IT ended up as a nurse. I see. Oh yeah, a lot of nurses were the mean girls in school, and trust me when I say they do not gain compassion when they become nurses, lol. Oh man. There's no fixing them. Oh no. Kinda scared to see the eye dissecting. Still have bad memories from army, but it at least it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. If you don't want to watch the stream for whatever reason, I do not blame you. That is okay. Keep it in mind for Women Week. At least I've heard the girls like watching true crime stuff. Oh, no worries, no worries. I've already considered that. I'm already ahead. I've already got this in my mind, all planned out. Wish you were my nurse, winky emoji. Well, maybe next year I'll have a Halloween costume that's a nurse, but this year I'm a nun. For knowledge and science. Yeah, for knowledge and science. Geez, I know what Gengar was talking about. Watch this stream through my TV instead of desktop, so no ad block. And man, I'm getting so many ads. Oh no. I have it on balanced, I swear. I have it on balanced. One friend of mine married a nurse 2 weeks ago. Can confirm. I see. Well, congrats on the marriage to your friend. Hopefully he's okay. Nah, I saw worse. I see. But just remember, you're allowed to click away from my stream if you're not a big fan of watching organs get cut open. It's okay. I can understand. Again, it will be on handcam. You will see it. There will be goo and tissues and things, and they're all gonna get cut open. True? Okay. Oh dang, I said we were gonna start at 40, but now it's at 50. We might as well wait until an hour now. I'm too invested in the conversation. I'm too busy talking with you guys. I love talking with you guys. Oh man. Alright. I guess I'll start by drawing 2 big circles then. That's something at least. We can still chat while doing that. Easiest multitasking ever. Let's draw 2 big circles. There's 1. I see you guys chatting. Give me a moment to finish my circles. There we go. 2 circles. Seal a hand reveal through gloves. I'll be double gloved, by the way, this time. Oh, I guess I should cease wool gathering and 2 start taking notes. Is this going to be on exam? I will not test you guys on it, but I think it'll benefit everybody to know what we're looking at, right? Seal his hand reveal through gloves only. Do you have a list of other organs you want to dissect? I do. I hope that I can cut open a lot of organs. Also, the hot nurse stereotype is definitely a thing, lol. Nearly every girl that wanted to become a nurse during my time in high school were very attractive. I see. What material are you going to be using to study to prepare for the dissection? Google and my memory. MD stream later? No, unfortunately not. Just cutting open eyes. 2 big circles? Yeah, 2 big circles! It's the eyeball. And do we eat it afterwards? No, that will kill me. There's chemicals on it. And double gloved up, double the protection. I hope you won't test us. I'd fail, cause ESL. Yeah, no, you're not gonna get tested, don't worry. It's Nurse Dragon Maid. Nurse Dragon Maid! I've been compared to Nurse Dragon Maid before, and there's even a picture drawn of me as Nurse Dragon Maid, and it's really cute. Cry, cry. Cry, cry. Watching some dissection is cool and learning, but imagine the smell? I imagine it's just gonna smell like... In my mind, I imagine it smelling like acetone, so I'm really not bothered. I haven't opened the bag yet, though. The bag needs to be airtight until I'm ready to actually start dissecting, so I've yet to open it. So I don't really know what the chemicals smell like. We'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see. Wait, but in school, they taught me not to use 2 gloves for protection. Oh wait, wrong context. All I have to say to that is my multiple blinks. That's all. I would think it's still fresh. Yeah, the eye should be fresh enough. Should be fresh enough. It's been sitting in its protective liquid for a while. She eating acetone, so it's okay? Yeah, it's okay to eat acetone, sure. Not serious, by the way. Don't drink acetone. I'd assume you guys all already know that. You guys are mostly like 25 plus. So I'd assume you guys would know that. But just in case I'm going to clarify, don't eat acetone. Don't drink acetone. Don't do that. Alright, we'll actually start in 6 minutes. Wait till the hour mark. Oh, again? If you didn't catch it earlier, I will be ending 30 minutes early. I need to make sure I have everything prepared for the dissection. I'll need to tell my mother, like, hey, make sure the cat doesn't go to my door. I cannot open it. My hands will be covered in goo. I'll need to get out the eye. Need to make sure everything works. I made sure everything was set up last night for my stream, but always gotta double check, even beforehand. Oh, never mind, we old. Always good to have a disclaimer just in case. Let's see. Hey, we old. I was just about to say that the 2 protections rub against each other and fail. I see. Always good to have a disclaimer. We old? You guys aren't old. You guys are pretty young. It's okay. Even the people who watch me who are 40 plus, you're still young. It's okay. Your skin is very fresh and smooth and firm and clear. Your hair is very not gray. It's okay. Your bones aren't getting smaller. It's okay. You're still growing taller. It's alright. You're very young. It's okay. I'm not 40, my god. Hey, not you specifically, but I know there are people who watch me who are 40 plus. Let's see. I thought the pandemic taught people how to wear gloves and wash their hands. What happened with that knowledge, Ayo? I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Stretch my back again, man. I feel like my back has been feeling better since moving into this room and having a bed, but the past maybe like 3-4 days my back has felt terrible. This is Ji-san Safe Space. I'm probably one of the youngest in the chat considering I'm Gen Z in my 20s. Yeah. Because not a big percentage of my viewers are below 18. So I'm surprised that so many of us are above being a child. 21 is young, 21 is young, 20 is young. Yeah, 21 is young! You have nothing to worry about. You are very young. That's like barely drinking age. At least here. Let's see. Very young indeed, like SE Sweet. 60?! I'm not 60 years old! Now I can't tell if you're playing along or misunderstood what kind of protection I was talking about. A concerned emoji. Yeah, that's my reaction to being called 60 years old. Again, I'll never tell you what the age is, but I'm not 60. You're going the wrong direction. Go lower. Lower, way lower. Gen Z gang, tea sipping emoji. Oh, I should also make tea. If my next stream is me, like cutting open an eye, I probably also maybe shouldn't have consumables on my desk. So maybe I shouldn't make tea. Or I could probably make tea for while I'm setting everything up. I'll probably have to put it far away from my desk while I'm doing the eye thing. And then I'll have to like dump any remaining stuff out. I'll have to refill my water, make sure there's no chemicals, anything, wash everything. I do not want to consume the chemicals. A hag glove? Hag glove. I'm not a hag. I'm not a hag. I think you're misaiming this. But you talk like a grandma sometimes? Well, what do you mean I talk like grandma? What do you mean by that? Millennial gang? I mean, I made a joke earlier about the context that made Esila just blink in response. I'll let you be the judge of that, lol. Be careful not to get the chemicals in the tea. Yeah, that's my main concern, which is probably why I will have to have it only while setting up and then I'll have to get rid of it. Probably better not having something consumable near when you're dissecting. Yeah, probably. After all, I did learn in school not to double up on the protection. 1 minute left, then we're gonna start. I did draw 2 big circles on my paper. We're gonna label them. I should do a 3rd circle, but it's not gonna be like a full circle because it'll have to be like different shape. We can do one of the anterior, one of the posterior, and all the parts, and then like a side view so we can see the optic nerve and the cornea. Let's see. Well, if you have gloves, it's okay. It's not like acid. Well, what if I have tea on my desk and I cut open the eye and it's surprisingly like really juicy and it squirts itself into my mug of tea? I don't want that to happen. Did you write your anatomy notes? I didn't write any, no, but we're going to. I'm still in the process of waking up. Will you be sharing the notes you're making after the stream? Probably not. I didn't draw these circles very well. Maybe if I drew the circles better. Ew, eye juice? I don't know. Maybe I would be okay drinking some eye juice. More eating. Maybe I'd eat some eye juice. And by juice, I mean the jelly one. I'd rather have the one that's more jelly textured than the more liquidy one, because the texture of the aqueous humor and the vitreous humor are a little different. The aqueous humor is a lot more liquidy. Don't put it close then, lol. Which is why I said put it far away. Did you know bases are just as dangerous as acids, but they're not talked about in that context as much? For instance, we all know bleach is dangerous, yet it's a base liquid. I see. I didn't know that. I never took chemistry personally, so I don't know anything kind of like this. Ayo emoji. Cows can see in the night, like a night vision. They can stealth and moo. You squeeze the eye like they're lemons to get the eye juice? Man, okay. We should get lots and lots and lots of eyeballs, squeeze them like lemons, turn them into lemon bars so we have eyeball bars. Lemon bar day is coming up. I think it's on the 13th of this month, so in 3 days. Where can I get lots of eyeballs really fast? I think it'd be really cool if we made eyeball bars. They'd not be very tasty, they'd not be very edible, but they'd be very cool. Let's see, are they jelly looking? The vitreous humor, yes. But I think, again, depending on how long the eye has been preserved, it may lose a bit of its jelly-like likeness? Yeah, sure. How does the aqueous humor stay in the eyeball? Okay, so the aqueous humor is kind of between like the lens and the cornea, and the lens is pressed against the iris, and it's kind of holding it between those two things. It's kind of keeping all the fluid in there. So once you pop out the lens, it should start leaking more juice. Then blend the eye to make smoothies? Ew. Darling, every American takes chemistry in 7th grade, unless your curriculum has different from mine, but I'm surprised I learned this in middle school, haha. Yeah, not every American. I'm American. I didn't take chemistry at all. I did not take a single chemistry class. Let's see. Waving and lurking emoji. Hi, Rujo. How have you been? The FDA might flip hearing about that idea. I don't know what the FDA even means. That is not a care in my mind. Essie asking where she can get lots of eyeballs from cult. No. Not a cult. I just have really good ideas. That sound a little suspicious. You could do a Halloween cooking stream. I think there are recipes online how to make snacks that look like eyeballs or guts or whatever. I don't want stuff that looks like it. I want stuff made out of real things. I want to make eyeball bars. They're not going to be tasty, but I want to make eyeball bars. Wifey, for next time, you might want to buy some epoxy resin so you can preserve the eye permanently after cutting them. Well, we might absolutely, like, annihilate this thing. I don't know how pretty it's going to be after. Except for the tapetum. It'll always be pretty. Good, crazy idea. You can get eyes on the deep web. I can also get it normally. Thank you for subscribing. Nice having you here. Nice meeting you. Hopefully have a fun time together. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, we can also just get eyeballs at normal places. I bought my eyeball not on the deep web. I bought it in a normal place. How's everyone doing today? Pretty good. Blood Locket, how are you? How fast did the eye get shipped? 13 sounds pretty close. It didn't take 3 days. It took longer, unfortunately. For your dissection, I'm gonna be lurk and not talking much because gore makes me nauseous. No problem. You don't even have to watch if that's the case. It's not the problem. And crocodile eye and crocodile eye? Crocodiles are really cute. Alligators and crocodiles. I don't know where to get an eye of theirs though. Essie, do you procrastinate or are you built different? I think it depends. On what the work is. Let's see, and waving and lurking emoji. Well, American education effing sucks if you didn't take chemistry. Either that your local government just sucks, or maybe it's a new thing, chemistry was added to the curriculum. Either way, it's okay. It's okay, I don't need chemistry. I've never used that before. I never took chemistry. I never took physics. I only ever took like earth science and biology, which are the fun ones, so I'm okay with that. I'm doing good myself, just waiting for my final package to arrive in the mail. Gotcha. Did you order anything cool? You mind sharing? I want to know. I want to experience secondhand Christmas. What'd you get? Well, the eye, you got some chemical to preserve it, so maybe not the best thing to use for cooking. Well, I never said I'd eat the eyeball bars. I think it's possible. I think it'd be really cool to make still. Esila does need to be Walter White. Also, not taking physics is a big AO. Yeah, I've never taken physics. Oh, guys, I have an idea actually. So, should I go toast a piece of bread before our next stream? And if the if the vitreous humor is still jelly-like, would it be a good idea to spread it on some toast? I've always wanted to do that. Should I fulfill my dream next stream by doing that? I'm not gonna eat it, but I think it'll satisfy something deep within me that I've wanted to do for years. I think maybe it would be a good idea if I did that. Can I have a yes? Can someone tell me yes? Maybe I won't be able to eat for a while after watching this, and I'm on an empty stomach too, but I kinda need to reset, so it's fine. Now when it's for the CP, I'll be there and uncomfortable. It's okay. You don't have to watch, it's okay. Absolutely don't eat. I'm not gonna eat it, but I still want to spread it on some toast. Imagine wifey making eyeball sandwich, lol, go ahead. Yeah, like, what if we made like a meatball sub, but it's like an eyeball instead? We could do that, go ahead. Girl, what are you saying? Absolutely, just don't eat it, please. I won't. Unless you pay me $5,000, which is not serious, don't do that. Just don't eat it, ayo. Yes, but if it's dangerous, LMAO, go for it, don't eat it. Okay, fine, but don't eat it. The only person allowed to eat it after you spread it on toast is Harry! You're trying to assassinate my boss? No! Don't do that. No. Harry, if you're watching, I will never feed you toast with the jelly being vitreous humor. I will never give that to you. You only get real jelly, unless you're allergic. Intrusive thoughts will prevail. I'm not going to bite it. I'm not going to eat it, I promise. I just want to spread it on a toasted piece of bread. Yeah, just don't eat it. Make sure none of your housemates will get their hands on it. I can tell from personal experience that physics is interesting, but takes a long time to understand the concept. I've never been interested in physics because I always heard that there's math in it, and I suck at math. I hate math. Unless you pay me, AO. That was not serious. Is this the pickle and ice cream crave? Huh? You're trying to assassinate my boss, Esila the Goon 2024. Huh? I don't think I understand. Okay, I have 2 circles on my paper. Let's start labeling and stuff. Also draw a side view here. I'm going to draw the top of the eye, nice circle. It's gonna kind of go down. We're gonna make like a line, kind of. We'll make a line under the line, kind of following its shape. That's gonna be the optic nerve. There's the bottom of the eye, and then the front of the eye, it kind of pops out a little instead of it being flat and round the entire time. And that's the cornea. So if I point to the cornea itself with an arrow here, bam, that's the cornea. The cornea is for... what is that? I relearned about this recently. Hold on. I can figure out the functions later. I want to work on the basic structure. So next, there's going to be the iris. It's kind of gonna go around the middle, and the part in the middle is the pupil. It's going to contract, expand, become smaller or less small, depending on the amount of light. So the pupil's gonna be in the middle there. And then behind where the pupils would be, that's where the lens is. And then, let's see. All kind of surrounding the back of the eye, that's the retina. So light's gonna come in through the cornea, go through the lens. The lens is gonna focus the light into the retina. The retina is going to translate all that information into the language that the optic nerve understands. And the optic nerve is gonna send it to the brain. And that's how you see images. Let's see. How parts an eye has? Lots of parts. Lots of parts. And kind of in the back as well. So I think the layers are... So the very outer layer... that's the sclera. The sclera is the white part, right? I think that is, yes. Unless that's wrong, don't quote me on it. We'll see. I'm doing this off of memory now. The white part, and then there's retina. There's also... Okay, we're doing this in the wrong order. So first, the retina. In between the retina and the white part, that's going to be... It's going to be tapetum. The tapetum is the part that's blue and shiny and nice. And that's the part that's like... If you take a picture of a cat, right? If you take a picture of an animal at night, a lot of the time in the pictures, the eyes will like flash in the image. That's the light like bouncing back off of the tapetum. And I mentioned this earlier, but humans don't have something like that, right? It's all shiny, so it can reflect that light back out. But our eyes want to absorb as much of that light as possible, so the back of our eyes, instead of being blue and shiny, they're black. They're black to absorb as much of that light as possible. Goon real meaning gone in 2024. Hello, I got a membership gifted, so I arrived here. How's it going, gamers? Pretty good, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Goon is another word for underling, so basically saying you sound like a low-level criminal trying to protect his boss. By the way, I hate explaining jokes and only do it for people I adore like you. Thank you, I appreciate it. How parts and I has? Lots. Goon used to mean henchman not too long ago, but the kids these days have twisted... What's the word mean now, then? What's the word mean now? Hello, got that on my bed. Welcome. Yeah, welcome to the stream. It's great having you. Congrats on the gifted. Enjoy your emotes. We do also have members-only streams every Monday. And if you're not a member, you still get to experience them just 1 month after. It's members first. All right. And, okay, and the retina? So... We're gonna be able to peel all that back, but it's all gonna kind of lead back to one spot. And that one spot where the retina kind of like protrudes from, I guess, like the source. That's the way I think about it. There's no like light detecting cells there. That's the blind spot. But the retina's gonna send all that nonsense to the optic nerve, and that's gonna send all the information to your brain. Let's see, sub gamer. Yeah, welcome. Now, inside of the cornea here, this is where all of the aqueous humor is going to be. It's going to be between the outside of the cornea and like the outside of the lens. Or inside the lens. Maybe inside? What side would be inside if it's facing left? This is confusing. Gamer moments only. Alright. And kind of in the back here, I'm gonna represent this by like squiggly line. Bam. That's the vitreous humor. That's what keeps the eyeball shape in the back of the eye. The back being the posterior, anterior being the front side. I see no eye. Well, I'm not showing you guys the eye yet. That's for the next stream. I can't spoil the surprise. Hi everyone. Hi Neffy, how have you been? Thanks for stopping by. But I'm working through things to show myself a diagram. I'm trying to remember what I can off the top of my head first, and then I'll fill in the missing pieces later. Alright, so cornea is the part that bumps out. I'm gonna label this part here, the gooey part in the back. That's the vitreous humor. This part here, the kind of cable in the back, that's the optic nerve. Optic nerve. There we go. And this reminds me of my time on Uni 371. It's a joke, by the way. I see. Alright. This right here represents the iris. And a point here, that's the lens. The outer layer is the sclera. I should double check my work on sclera. Let's see. What is sclera? Okay, yeah, the white part of the eye is the sclera. I wasn't wrong about that. Okay. Good to go, good to go. Okay. Stretch my back again. Oh man. I'm also gonna have to sit normally for the entire dissection. I'm not gonna be able to do this like sitting crisscross. I'm not looking forward to that. Oh man. God. Oh, I also need to charge my phone a ton. My phone's at 21%. Ugh. I need to charge my phone so I can still have tracking. Okay. Let's see. How's your back today? Not doing as well as it could be, but that's okay. I like some of those anime designs where the sclera is colored something other than white. I like that too. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's also really scary. I think in real life people have gotten like the sclera like tattooed a different color. That's so scary. I'd hate to get my eyeball stabbed. I'd hate that. Does cow eye have different color of eye like human or cats? Like different color eyes? And do they come in different colors? Is all of the cow eyes I've seen, I don't know what the cow, like the real eye, I don't know what a real live cow's eye looks like. I used to live by cows, but I never looked them in the eye. I'd never looked them in the eye. I'm too shy, I guess. But when I see cow's eyes for dissections and non-live cow eyes, they're usually preserved, and they pretty much become like a bluish color, even if they weren't blue before, after, because the preservation fluid, right? It changes the color. It gets all cloudy and blue. So I'm pretty sure cow eyes aren't actually blue, it's just preservation stuff. But do cow eyes come in normal? Like, I'd imagine cow eyes are just like black. That's what I'd imagine. What color are cows' eyes? Blue or green, but a cow will always have brown eyes. Or no. Wait, what? Why'd they highlight the part that's not true? Okay. A cow will always have brown eyes, apparently. I thought they would have been black. I see. I guess brown and black eyes, like, kind of look the same. I'm not very good at telling the difference between black and brown in eyes. Okay. They'll always have brown eyes. Oh, you meant the iris, maybe. The iris color is based on genetics passed from parent to child cow, I think. Apparently it's just always brown. Waving emoji. Hi, I'm John. How are you? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Welcome. Alright, my diagrams are coming together. I'll label the two half circles. Not half circles. They're circles, but it's gonna be like halves of the eye. Again, I'll have one for the front and one for the back. We need to remember the proper terminology, though. This is gonna be the anterior. This will be the posterior. There we go. Okay, so the anterior. So I'm gonna start off here with an oval shape in the middle. That's going to be the iris. I'll draw a hole in the middle. That's the pupil. Behind the pupil, so I'm gonna kind of draw this line behind it, or the big circle kind of behind it. That's gonna be the lens. Let's see. So I'm going to also kind of color in this part here that is the iris. Yeah. Let's see, let me point to this here. Let's make an arrow. This is the iris. This is the pupil. This is the lens. I'll draw a layer kind of around the eye as well. That outer layer, that's the sclera, that's the white part. Look them the next time you see and say you love them for burgers and milk. Well, there's no cows where I live now. Like the iconic 80s ad for Burger King, or as I call it, a burger fling. Where's the beef? I see. They do love some compliments, do they? Do they understand English? Do they understand? Because I know, like, kind of to a certain extent, like, animals can understand the sounds humans make. Like, if you say walk to your dog, like, they're gonna understand, like, okay, that's when you get to go outside. But they're gonna understand that in dog language, because they don't really understand what we're saying. It's mainly just, like, the way that you say it, like the inflections in your voice. But do cows really understand compliments? Morning. Good morning, Poison Foodie. How have you been? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Welcome. Alright, so let's look at the posterior here. So I'll do this kind of layer on the inside that'll go around it. This is going to be, let me point to it. This is going to be the tapetum. The layer on the inside of that should be just a tad thinner. That's the retina. Retina. And then all the goo on the inside. Bam. That's vitreous humor. And make sure to tell all your animals that nobody likes them so that they don't get uppity beyond their station. I see. Animals do understand the toad, not the meaning of the words. Happy to see the best sheep every morning, so I'm doing good. We'll relax hard today. Gotcha. Please do. Please do. Enjoy your relaxation. Speaking of relaxation, I do have something to do tomorrow. And maybe I'll be able to relax after. But I'll be taking my day off, my weekly day off tomorrow instead of on Saturday. So I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I'll be back in the day after. The day after. So just heads up there if you didn't already know. Schedule's a little different than usual. Okay. I wonder if I missed anything. I'm probably missing like at least 2 parts. So let me go to cow. It's so hard to type when my keyboard's not in front of me. Anatomy. Alright, if I look at the cow eye anatomy and go to images. Let's see. Cornea, optic nerve, fat, muscle. That's the easier parts to look at, I think. There's ciliary body. There's iris, pupil, cornea, anterior chamber, lens, vitreous chamber. There's choroid, tapetum, lucidum, retina, sclera. Let's see. Do what you need to. Will do. Will do. Alright, so I'm missing ciliary body. And I don't think I'll need vitreous or anterior chamber. Anterior chambers just seems to be where the like this like free space that's inside the anterior portion of the eye. It's pointing kind of to where all the aqueous humor would be. So I'm assuming that would make sense. And the vitreous chamber looks like where all the vitreous humor gets stored too. So I think that's just easy enough to understand as is. But it looks like I'm also missing choroid and ciliary body. So let's look at the choroid. Let's see. Oh, did you set up for the dissection stream for later? I did! I did. Again, I'm gonna end 30 minutes earlier than usual, so I'm gonna end at 8 AM Pacific time. Make sure I have everything ready. I'll toast a piece of bread so I can spread some vitreous humor on it later. Also get out a little like container. I have a like little glass container I can put it in. As long as it's jelly enough, we should be okay to put it on some bread. I'll get out a butter knife. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. All right. Let's see. Was I looking for a choroid? Choroid. The choroid is the layer of blood vessels and connective tissue between white of the eye and retina. I see. I see. Let me look at the images for diagrams and stuff. Choroid. Okay, yeah. So the order of layers should be... So the inside where all the goo is stored. And then it should be... If the choroid's there, then where's the... tapetum? Image. Let's see. Choroid, retina... vitreous humor, blind spot, fovea, ciliary body. I see. Are you looking at a model of the eye online while noting down the specific part? Just curious? Yeah, I'm looking for the parts that I'm missing here from my memory. Please ventilate your room properly both before and after the dissection stream. No problem. No problem. If I end up dying tomorrow, I forgot. But don't worry, I will. I'm going to survive, don't worry. Alright. Let's look here. So looking at the original cow eye diagram here, the choroid is still there. It's still there. So the order should be the goose space, then the retina. Wait, no. Yeah, then the retina, then tapetum, then choroid, and then sclera. Oh, this is the thing you were talking about in your shorts. Also, hi, Essie. Yeah, welcome in. This is what I'm talking about. Next stream, we're gonna actually do the dissection, but right now we're reviewing. We're reviewing the parts. Don't die. Don't worry. I won't. I'll stay alive. Don't worry. This is so creepy. In a few weeks, I'm going to dissect a cow eye, and you're streaming this? I knew that. I'm your teacher, actually. That's what I'm doing. I knew. I was the person who made the lesson plan. That was me. Anyways, you can get ahead of your class, I guess. You can get ahead of your class. Alright. So the choroid is just like black part under the tapetum. The tapetum does look to be above the choroid. Alright. Let's see. So I'm missing another piece here, and that was the ciliary body. Alright. I'll go to all instead of images. Prof. Esila reporting in. Yep. That's how I make so many dollars, obviously. Alright. Ciliary body. A sheep dissecting a cow? This feels like some horror cartoon. It kinda does, yeah. The ciliary body is a ring of tissue that encircles the lens. The ciliary body contains smooth muscle fibers called ciliary muscles that help to control the shape of the lens towards the posterior surface of the lens, where the ciliary process, which contain capillaries. Okay, so is it just something that's kind of around the lens? Let's look into the images here for diagrams and stuff. Technically, studying anatomy is pretty tame IMO, or at least to me. I think it is too. The actual dissection itself will be maybe a little less tame, but yeah, it's just science. There's nothing too bad. It's not like I murdered a cow and I'm absolutely annihilating it because I hate it. No, we're learning it. We're learning. It's very normal. Tea sipping emoji. All right, ciliary body. Yeah, it is on the outsides of this here. I want more. Okay. So it doesn't really seem to go all the way around, so it doesn't seem to be another layer, but I wouldn't doubt if it was a whole nother layer. There's so many layers. It's like a whole onion, oh my gosh. They seem to be kind of in like the same place where the iris is, but like a little further back. It's kind of like surrounding. Maybe not the back edge, but like part of the edge of the lens. How do you know the emoji is sipping tea and not cow eye juices? Because I drink more tea than cow eye juices, and that's a picture of me. Cheers, cheers to you as well, Chris. I'll take a sip right now, actually. Okay. Let me sit up straight. And also adjust my sitting position. There we go. Oh dude, gosh, that's raw. Everyone knows if she was to drink something other than tea or water and a not normal edible substance, it probably would be acetone, not cow eyeball juice. Oh my gosh. Okay. And look at this 3D-ish image. Where's the ciliary muscle? Muscle? What was it? No, the ciliary body. Not muscle. I see. Sorry, mistype lol. It's okay. Happens sometimes. It looks kind of like it's connected to the iris too. In this image that I'm looking at right now. Let's see. Let me look at more here. In some images, it looks like it's attached to the iris, and some look like it's a full layer around, but some don't. Some of these diagrams are confusing. Okay, but I see though. I see. Let's see. Acetone cocktail. Here we go. Acetone looks like it. Not looks. It smells like it'd be really good. I love the smell of acetone. It smells so good. God. Put the acetone in the coconut and shake it all up. Oh man. Coconut flavored acetone. I'm not the biggest fan of coconut flavors, but almond joy is okay. I'm a big fan of almond joy. I like almonds and I like chocolate, so it's all right. But I'm very sensitive to smells and scents, so a lot of stuff hurts my head. Coconut is usually okay. Keyword usually. Coconut's a lot of the time, in my experience, pretty tame, and it smells pretty good too. TSKR. I think I did yawn. Yeah, I think I did yawn. That makes sense. Yawn again. Oh my god. Yawn again. 2 yawns. Can't believe you made me yawn like 3 times. I love mocha. Let's see. Oh man, my back. There is about 30 minutes left here. There's about 30 minutes left. We should look into the functions now. I think I got the basic anatomy down. Let's look into the functions. So, we already kind of looked into the function of sclera, so I could double check my work there. That was just the white part of the eye. We know the optic nerve, that's the easy part. Sends the, like, information up to the brain. I already spoke about the uses of vitreous and aqueous humor. It's to hold shape. And the lens is to focus the light onto the tapetum. Well, let's look at the cornea. That's something I need to remember what the cornea. Cornea purpose. There we go. Protecting the eye from outside. In addition to protecting the eye from outside infiltrates and ultraviolet radiation, the cornea is responsible for approximately 65% to 75% of the refraction of light as it passes through the eye. Okay, refraction of light was what I thought, but I always mix up refraction and reflection and a third word that I also don't remember. So I always mix them up, so I wasn't sure. So, helps in refraction of light as well as protection. Okay, refraction. We need to remember refraction. I hate the smell of coconut, actually. I see. Interesting. Heresy. I think coconut smells pretty nice. Just as long as it's not too strong, because any tame scent can be made like super strong, and then it'll give me a headache. And there is times where coconut could hurt my head, but as long as it's tame, I'm pretty alright with coconut. Pretty alright with it. Transflexion? Maybe that's it. Okay. It helps with the refraction of light. So the light helps get refracted through the cornea. Then it goes through the lens. Lens focuses the light onto the retina. Did I say tapetum last time? It goes to the retina. Ignore me. It goes to the retina. Retina translates it to the language that the optic nerve understands. And then it goes to the brain. This is easy. Like cat. Like cat. Like cat. Alright. Alright. So we got the cornea now. Let's look into the iris, because I know the iris gets bigger or smaller depending on the situation. It'll change size depending on how much light there is. So when it's really like bright out, like on a nice sunny day, it's gonna get smaller, so less light can get in. But when it's darker out, it's gonna expand the like pupil, right? It's gonna make the hole bigger, so more light can get in. But how do you define the purpose of iris? Iris purpose helps control the size of the pupil to let more light. Oh, that's all. Dang. That's easy then. Okay. I'm too sensitive to the smell of coconut and can't stand it. It's a bad kind of sweet smell. I can't quite explain it. I see. I think I can understand. Like a cat. SSS Esila Genkar. Welcome into the stream. How have you been? It's great having you here. We're studying the cow's eyeball. And then, when this stream is done, after 1 hour, we're gonna start a new stream. It's gonna be hand cam so you guys can see. We're gonna cut open an eyeball of a cow, not a person. I'd hope it's not of a person. It is smaller than a cow's eye. It might be a goat eye. It might be a sheep eye. I don't know. We'll have to see. I haven't seen like what it looks like because it's covered in like connective tissue and like fat and stuff. So we'll have to trim away at it. Yay, dissection! Yeah, I'm so excited. I wanted to do this for so long. But at the moment, we're just studying the eye itself. Okay, so the iris's function is apparently just let light in, which is already what I understood. Nice. Okay. Anatomy of the eye showing the outside and inside of the eye include the eyelid, pupil, sclera, iris, cornea, lens, ciliary body, retina, choroid, vitreous humor, and optic nerve. Those are all parts that I know. We know those ones. We're learning that. We almost at 5,000. Essie at 8.1k. That's a lot already. Good lord. Hey Gengar, welcome in. Yeah, welcome Gengar. Hopefully you've been well. All right. Let's see now. Let's see. So maybe we'll look into the retina again here. So I always say it translates it into language that the optic nerve understands. But that's because I'm missing other vocabulary. So let's look at the retina. Retina purpose. I hope I can have the time to watch tonight. Regardless, I might watch the VOD for that. Gotcha. I'd appreciate that. Hi. Welcome again. We are playing Doctor. You bet we are. Except if I was a patient, I don't think I'd want a doctor to cut open my eye. So, maybe not doctor. Eating breakfast now so I don't lose my appetite later. Gotcha. Maybe that's a good plan. Alright. The retina is a thin layer of tissue that lines the back of the eye on the inside. It is located near the optic nerve. Purpose of the retina is to receive light that the lens focused, convert the light into neural signals, and send these signals to the brain for visual recognition. So I pretty much got the basic concept down. It's just, you need to remember neural signals. It converts it to neural signals. Okay. And then it gets sent to your brain, and then you can see things, which is pretty cool. And again, with the retina, so you can kind of peel it back on the inside of the eye once you cut everything open, and it'll all kind of hang on to like one spot on the eye. That spot will not be able to detect any light. That is the blind spot. In joking tone, the eyes have it. Eyes have it? Huh? That's the same. I'm having dinner right now. Lol, I see. It's maybe better to eat your food now and get working on digestion so you don't throw it up later, maybe. Yeah. And again, if maybe watching an organ get cut open is not your thing, if maybe that'll make you feel sick, if maybe you don't want to see that for whatever reason, that's okay. You're not gonna make me mad by clicking away from my stream or not clicking on it at all. I would understand just fine. It's okay. That's okay. Alright. Honestly, everything's kind of like really simple. I think we kind of got it. Okay. Or maybe we'll look at the tapetum again. So I like the tapetum because I like how pretty it is. What is the purpose of it? I know that it like reflects the light back out, but for exactly what reason? So let's look at tapetum purpose. There we go. Esila is an underground doctor for our supposed not cultist. No! I'm not the doctor and we don't have a cult. No! Dissecting is fun. IMHO. I think so too. I need to fast for a while. That's why I decided I watched despite. No, it'll gross me out. I see. I guess it lined up well then. I guess so. The tapetum lucidum is a biologic reflector system that is a common feature in the eyes of vertebrates. It normally functions to provide the light-sensitive retinal cells with a second opportunity for photoreceptor stimulation, thereby enhancing visual sensitivity at low light levels. Okay, so it's pretty much like a mirror. So when the light is low, the light will enter the eye, and it'll be bounced through the retina And then on the other side of the retina, right? That's where the tapetum is. The retina is on top of where the tapetum is. It'll touch the tapetum and then go back through the retina, it seems. Which means you get to see double extra good. So why don't we have a tapetum? Dang. I think I kind of need one of those. My eyes are not very good. I think I need to see the light again. I dissected a live frog in high school, so I can tolerate these. A live frog? Is it common to dissect animals live? I thought that when you dissected frogs, they'd be dead. That's so scary. I don't think I'd ever want to do something live. And I'm very lucky this cow is already dead. I don't have to dig out the eye myself. That's so scary. I don't think I'd be able to do a frog if that's the case. Like, from the website, I'm pretty sure there are frogs I could get, but I'm pretty sure they come not live, which is probably ideal for me. I don't think I'd be able to do it if it was live. Alright. So that's the case there, I guess. Understandable enough. So are cows particularly good at seeing at night, if this is the case? So, are cows good at seeing at night? I would assume yes, because the same thing I think kind of happens with cats, and they're pretty good at seeing at night. Cows have excellent vision, despite having good night vision and a wide field of view. Except directly behind them, cows' eyesight lack in a few areas compared with humans, such as color recognition. Unlike humans, cows do not see in full color. I think I'd be okay sacrificing color in my vision for having better vision. I think I'd be okay with that. Sure, yeah, I wouldn't be able to see purple if I was a cow, but I still see yellow, and that is also my favorite color. Let's see. It was interesting to see organs moving around and functioning. May he be in frog heaven. That does sound interesting, but I still don't think I'd be able to do that. Fighting emoji. Okay. So cows apparently are really good at seeing at night. So I see. No doubt that tapetum helps in that. So, or is it the same for cats? So do cats have tapetum? A cat's glowing eyes are caused by the incoming light reflections off of what's called the tapetum lucidum. Okay, so that is the case. Okay, we're piecing all the pieces of the puzzle together. Same here. I couldn't resist a live frog. I'd feel bad for it. I would too. I misheard cow vision as cat vision. So here's another fun fact. Well, they can see better in dark. Cats usually have a terrible vision. I see. Interesting. Cats are also like really good at hearing too. Cats are great at hearing. Abby specifically, out of all my cats, she has the best hearing. Like, she can be like 2 streets away, even though we don't let her outside. Our cats do not go outside. They will get lost and run over and fall off of a cliff. But, like, she could be like super far away, like the opposite side of the house, so far away. If I pick up the laser pointer that has like a chain attached to it, she'll hear it. She'll hear it. No matter what she's doing, no matter any other noise disturbances, she'll hear it. She'll come. Let's see. Dr. Esila, your patient is ready for his prostate exam. Going deep. Huh? I'm not a doctor, and if I was, I wouldn't do that. Don't forget, eaten by coyotes. Eaten by coyotes! Yeah, they would do that too. I don't know if there's coyotes where I live, but I don't doubt it. There probably are. Don't forget, eaten by coyotes. It was against my morals also, but we had no choice because it was instructed to us. Aw. I see. That's unfortunate. Ayo emoji. Okay. So we're pretty much getting it all. We pretty much got it. Dang. The parts of the eye are really easy. I think inside... I think it's like the cones and rods are also inside of the retina. So you can also look into rods and cones. Rods and cones in retina. Okay. Rods are responsible for vision at low light. They do not mediate color vision and have a low spatial acuity. Cones are active at higher light levels, are capable of color vision, and are responsible for high spatial acuity. The central fovea is populated exclusively by cones. So, where exactly are the cones and rods? Am I right that they're in the retina? Okay, rod light only, cone color. Cone color. Cone color is easy because they both start with C. So rod, light, cone color. Rod, light, cone color. Cooties are edible, Esila fact, huh? I see better without my glasses than cats do. And I wouldn't try to cross the street without glasses. I see. Interesting. I thought prostate exam was only performed by male doctor? Well, I'm a woman, so I guess I would not do that anyways, yeah. Alright. Yeah, rod's light, cone color. Rod's light, cone color. Cone color is easy because they're both C's. Cone color, rod light. Alright. And they are... Let's format this as a question. Are rods and cones in the retina? Photoreceptors, rods and cones, are specialized light detecting cells on the retina at the back of your eye. Okay, so I was right. That's our confirmation. They're in the retina. So let's find retina on our little chart here. Retina. I don't think I labeled it. Alright, this is the retina here. So, retina. And then arrow away from retina. I'll say contains rods and cones. Rods, pointing away from rods. Lights, pointing away from cones. Color. Alright. Easy enough. Easy enough. Okay. I'm looking at the timer here. There's 13 minutes left of the stream. Aw, man. It went by so fast. Do you have any people in the waiting room for the hand cam? Let me take a look. 4 people waiting. Aw, man. It's almost time. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I hope that my eye isn't defective. I hope that my eye isn't defective. It's been sitting in its juice for a while. I think it's just covered in all the stuff I need to trim away. Should be easy enough. I'm also interested to see, is it really a cow eye? Because again, the website that I got my eye from, they pretty commonly like to substitute if they don't have any cow parts left for goat and sheep stuff. So again, it is possible I could be cutting open a sheep's eye. It is possible. And if that is the case, we have to hope that the anatomy is not too different. Same thing goes with goat. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see and hope for the best. Alright, I'll take a sip of water again too. Also noted for next time, probably get a backup just in case. Are you going to end the stream early to have more time for stream prep? Yes. Yes. My phone's also down to 10%. Oh my god. Maybe I should just end now so I have plenty of time to charge my phone. Would that be a good idea? Would you guys be okay with that? So I kind of want to have tracking during a dissection. I kind of want to have tracking. Did you check the package first? Oh yeah, I see it every night. It's like next to my bed. I always look at it. It's really cool. All good, Essie? Okay. Make sure you are well prepared. I'll do what I can. Alright. No, it hasn't been 2 hours yet. I'd think about the quota. The quota's only for not YouTube. Not even streaming on Annie Live. I'm pretty much doomed now. Oh no. Do watch us have wing it fly off this fun? Yeah, sure. She's not on Annie Live, LMAO. Yeah, no problem. Whatsoever. I don't mind. I can get breakfast in the meantime. Yeah, thanks for the stream, Essie. I love you. See you soon. Yeah, see you soon, MD. Have a good one. Mwah. All right. Time for me to go now. I need to go charge my phone so we have tracking for the next stream because very conveniently my other camera doesn't work anymore. We only have the good one now. The bad one that sucks is dead. Okay, but time to go. Thank you all for stopping by the stream today. Thank you for studying with me. We'll get to see the eye soon. See you next stream. See you next stream, DNB. Please take care. See you in 70 minutes, wifey. I love you. Mwah. See you soon. I love you too. Mwah. See you later, Essie. Looking forward for later. Me too, me too. See you later. Have a good one, Puffy. Thanks for stopping by today. Farewell. See you in a little bit. Yeah, take care, Mr. Peanuts. Waving and kissy emoji. Mwah, there you go, Rujo. Thank you for the stream. See you in a bit. Yeah, see you in a bit, Unokage. Take care. I see you soon. Yeah, see you soon, David. See you soon. And thank you for a stream. See you Next, kiss on the cheek. Mwah, there you go. There's a kiss on the cheek for you too. See you soon, Esila. See you soon. Concerned emoji. It was all my fault. I shouldn't have said anything, and now she's leaving. It's okay. I'm only leaving because my phone needs to have battery for the next stream. Because I have to track through my phone, unfortunately. So I'll see you guys soon. Gonna charge my phone. Gonna get everything ready. I'll toast a piece of bread so we can spread vitreous humor on it. I'll get a glass. I'll get the eye out. I'll open some windows for ventilation. Gonna get everything ready for us. I'll see you guys soon. I'm really looking forward to it. I have redirect on, or I should have redirect on into the next stream, but I do also have the next stream pinned to the top of the chat. If you want to see me cut open an eyeball, you can click on that. If you don't want to see me cut open an eyeball, no offense taken. She'll definitely eat the bread. I will not eat the bread, I promise. See you in a bit, Kuzryu. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, thank you for the company. Thank you for the support today. I'll see you guys soon. I'm super excited. Take care until then. To YouTube. Mwah. To AniLive, who is not here. Mwah. To the other place. Mwah. To anywhere else in my exist that I don't know about. Mwah. Time to go now. Bye. I'll miss you all. Take care until next time.